Hey, good morning everyone and welcome. This is PHC. I think we have a problem here. Nope, everything is good. Alright. Hold on a sec. Alright, today May 19, 2025. Market just opened. Let me do my boxes. Do my boxes starting at 6, 7, 8, 5. This is my line to show we're starting at 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Just went up. The NQ has been going up a little bit since 5 o'clock this morning. Just about to cross the on the 5-minute the 200 moving average. Okay, we should be going. Target would be this pivot here on the 1-minute chart. This is the account. Which account do I have? 5. Five and 4. Let's see, 5. Apex 4. Apex 5, okay. Looking at my strategy. Day, 2 contracts, okay. So I'm looking to reach 2.75 points. Okay, this is good, this is good. NQ June, NQ. Just making sure that my 5, my 15, my 60. You can see on the 5-minute it closed above the 200, which is good. This is for my opening range. Those 2 yellow dotted line. We've got the 9, the 21, the 50. Where's my VWAP? VWAP, this is just making sure. Alright, that's my VWAP, the purple right there, which is on the 5. You can see it, we're above VWAP. Apex to 46 seconds. There's a resistance here, those dotted blue points, which is the same as this one here on the 5 minutes. Just went above. Apex, Apex 5, Apex 4. This is a very big candle.
Order submitted. Order submitted. Target filled. Order cancelled. Order submitted.
Just made $55 on this one. What happened here? I made 105 on one and 55 on the other one. Alright. If you see, look on your left, top left, Sim 101, this is 365. That's a simulation, and the two on below are simulation, but the two apex I'm trading is the 105 and the 55. It closed one, it did not close the other. ATM, Apex. Okay, so let's look at the 5 minutes. We're getting to the pivot here, which is the highest I think we would be going for now. So I think there's a good chance it's going to go back down. If we look at the 15 minutes, we're hitting the pivot as well. Same with the 60 minute. I'm going to do my square, which is starting at 36. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The dotted red line here is the prior low. The ash line here, red, prior low. So it's a tough resistance. Just like this pivot here. So it's 9:40, my alarm. Not planning to trade right now because there's too much congestions over here. Five minutes, we'll do our opening range, 15 minutes opening range. Really, it's over here. Alright, this is where it opened, the lowest wick, lowest candle. Okay, we've got, you can see we've got the 9. Everything is spreading pretty much apart, all these EMAs, showing that we are moving up for the moment. We've got 3 minutes until this candle on the 5-minute chart close. Hopefully it's going to close above the prior low, which is the red hash here, and also above the pivot in 3 minutes. So trading at this moment does not make any sense to me. looks like we're making a move back down. The bears pushing down. Now the bulls are pushing up. You can see that long wick here. We have 3 more minutes until the opening range closes. So you see so far the highest wick for the first 45 minutes has been this one. That's where I would put my line, down here. Then I would wait until it goes up, goes down, and go back up. This ash blue, or yeah, this ash blue here, this is the pry open, and this is the prior close. C minus 0.36. So the prior open, which is the blue here, we are below 0.35%. So 45, that's this candle right here. We'll see if it's going to keep going higher. It's retesting the prior low. So it would be nice if we could, I like to trade on my way up, so it would be nice if we could close this one. I'm looking at the 5 minutes now. 29 seconds left. If we can close above the prior low, which is the ash red here, that gives me an indication that we're going to keep going up. So that was my 45. So that's where I would put my line. So I'm looking for a candle to go above this line now, maybe retest the 9 or even the 20, and then shoot up. And my next target would be 21,390, let's say. So 390 to, let's say, around here, 50. That's a 40 point. Time to do my box. Starts at a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I want this candle to close above. I don't know if I would be re-entering just as, no, probably not, because I've got this as a, I want to make sure this will be my next support, this one. And the prior low looks like it's supporting. We've got a couple of wicks here. So I did not enter here. I usually enter when I have a candle that closes above my blue box. I did not enter now. Why? Because I'm right at my opening range. Opening range. $9.50 almost. All right. Look at the news here. We've got 8:30. E-commerce, retail, some news coming up. See, it came, I'm looking at the 1 minute that came and retest the yellow. So that could be
Order submitted. Order submitted. Target filled. Target filled.
I made a little money here. See, I'm at 215 with this account and 160 with this account. So I'm not going to do any other trades now because I've got too much traffic up here, the prior close and the prior open. And I've got a pivot here. My ATR is at 21.51, which is excellent. I like that. Drinking tea with chia seeds. Oh. Let's see here. Looking at the right. Am I looking at the right monitor? All right, we got 5 candles. Five candles, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we are in a situation here where we have the opening range, and right above we've got the prior open and prior close and a pivot. So the distance between my box, 374, I'm looking in the 1 minute now, and 395, we're talking 21 points. I wouldn't risk anything here for the moment. I would wait to go above this pivot, retest, and go back. I could wait to try, excuse me, to make some money around here. Between this red pivot, this resistance 1, and the pivot point right here. Looks like we're going to come back and retest the opening range. Okay, we're going flat right now, so you can see we had this uptrend. Hey, I'm going to visit her. Big girl, Mila, beautiful dog. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 chandelles. I was listening to a guy this morning saying that once you have a buffer of 1,000, talking about the take profit, once you pass the eval, they ask you to eventually build a buffer of $1,000. Build this buffer up to 4,000 before taking any money out, and keep that buffer up there in order to be able to consistently retrieve money on a weekly basis. That makes sense. Because these agencies, what they want is, they're telling you as soon as you reach your buffer and you make a little bit money, take that money out, pay yourself. I don't really agree with that. I think you should build your buffer 2-3 times higher than it is required. So if you have 2 trades, bad day, you have 2 trades. I try to not lose more than $200 per trade. And if I have 2 bad trades per day, I stop. So it's 400, right? But depending on the amount of contract that you have, that can really increase. So some days you'll do it, some days you won't. But if you have a good buffer, you'll be able to consistently take some money out every X amount of time that you're choosing to. All right, let's see what we have here. Look on the 5 minutes. We're just about to get to that pivot and those prior open and prior close. Looks like we're not gonna go above that for now. This is some sort of consolidation right now. It's getting flat. We're above VWAP. We're above the 200, the 50, the 21, the 9. I got a feeling that it wants to retest the opening range. I'm not crazy the way the candles are moving right now, so no trades. Look at the looking at the 60 minutes. So strong candle. Now small green one forming. 15 minutes. Slowly trying to go up. 5 minutes. It's getting pretty flat. So is the 1 minute. All right. $10:01 should get some news. I don't like that candle, so I'm not gonna do it. Let's see, yeah, I would have got it. 30. Look, this is good news, guys. It's going above. Maybe we're gonna be in an upward day. Excuse me. See, it was very tempting to get in here, but this candle, we can see she's struggling to go up. Beaucoup de difficultés à surmonter. Prior open, prior close. 5 minutes, nice green candle, closing in 2 minutes. One hour is doing well, so yep. Retesting this. Look at the 9. You can see that we've been above the 9 all that time, even in this difficult time here. The 9 is the yellow, right? Excuse me, you can see I'm using the Ripley Kanto copy trading right now. Only 2 accounts. This account, which is the 5, which is the 5 here, and the copy trade the 4. So the 5 I've got 160 made so far this morning, 160, and the 4 I got 215. There's sometimes discrepancies between the closing of both candles, and that discrepancy is my fault because I click close here. So I did buy, so it bought my 2 contract for that trade right here. But when I closed, it closed one and then I closed here. I should be only using flat and all. So whenever you buy using Replicanto, make sure that if it doesn't reach your bracket and you want to get out, just click flat and all. If you do that, it's going to give you the exact same price. I should be at 215 and 215 here. All right, let's see. On va regarder ici 101. Okay. This one, the 5 minute. We have a nice candle. It went through the prior open and prior close, almost to the pivot. Let's not forget the pivot, right? We don't want to enter here, no way, because there's too much congestions. Pivot is the nasty one, and these prior close and prior open are bad as well, so it's going to be tough to go through this. Well, it looks like we got some momentum. If I'm looking at the 15 minutes, this candle seems to be moving all in a good direction. Looking at the 15 minutes, you can see the yellow, which is my 9, past the blue, the 21, past the white, which is a 50, and past the V. Is about to pass VWAP, which is great. And look at the 5 minutes. 5 minutes, you see the 21. Wow, look at this candle, how it went up. It should be coming back and testing it. So like I said earlier, if I'm going to, let's see. If I'm going to do a trade, I'd like to do it in this area here. If I use this pen, I'd like to do a trade in this area. Because this, technically speaking, should go and retest. Maybe this one here, retest this trend line, retest this pivot, then go back up. And I would probably enter around here and go and get my 2.75 points, which is $100, 105 for the commission. So the 5 minutes, I got 1 minute 21 to close above. We got what, 6 minutes on the 15 minutes to close above, and we got 51 minutes on the hour. Whoop. The dog wants to leave the room. Two, four, five candles. Un, deux, trois, quatre, cinq. So next candle, what I'd like to see the next candle do is to go down and retest the pivot. Then one or two other candles after go above. Got my 2, let's check my stuff. 5. What? Five, 4. This is my 5. This is my 5. This is my 4. And this is 4, 5, 5. Okay, just want to make sure that I'm not messing up anything here. Look at my 5 minutes. Still waiting. See what happened here. Looks like it wants to go and retest the pivot. What do we see here? Still weakness. Could be a bull flag. Right? A bullish flag. That could be it. Bullish flag like this. Meaning that next candle should explode on the way up. See, it's touched the 9 here again. Look, it touched the 9, went below the 9. Well, yeah, it's going lower than the 9. Be great if it stopped right here, the pivot. If not, we're maybe looking at a reversal. So uptrend, reversal to the down. Not sure at this point. Need to wait. So I'm drawing my box, the highest candle or the highest wick, lowest candle, lowest wick, all the way starting with 10:11, 10:15, look, 9:56, 10, 10:01, 10:05, 10:06, 10:10, 10:11, 10:15. The direction of the 9 slightly flat for the moment. Look at the 5 minutes. Nice red candle that came and stopped right at the pivot, telling us what? Well, this is a support now for on the 5. 15. It closed above, which is good news. Got a big one here. I don't like big candles, but that's what we got. Good look in the past. Let's see what we got here. Let's see. We've been going up for a while. This is
Order submitted. Order submitted. Target filled. Target filled.
okay. So I'm done for the day. Why am I done for the day? I'm done for the day because I reached my goal, $270 and 320. Let me read something here. Yeah, guys, I'm gonna stop right now. Or what I could do, it's 10:18. I'm gonna go with sim account. sim account. I'm gonna copy trade these sim account. So I got sim 101, sim 101, copy trading, follower 1, following follower 2. So I'm gonna keep going with you guys a little bit. But what's my point here? My point is I made my money. My 320, my 270. So it's 590. If I can do that every morning, it's acceptable. No, very good actually for me. Alright, we're going flat right now. The ATR went down to 15.73 if you look at the 1 minute chart. Just heard someone, I was traveling last week, but I was still listening to a few guys, and one of them said that if the ATR is not, let me see, he was talking about the ATR that he was using, I believe on the 5 minute chart. And did I just put it on the 5 minutes? There we go. It's at 35.12. Wow, okay, now I thought it was gonna be, we got the volume there too. No, I don't want to see the volume right now. Anyway, was saying that it must have been the 1 minute. If he doesn't trade if he has an ATR lower than 5. I'm not trading. I don't like to trade when the ATR is below 20, to be honest with you. Excuse me. And the reason I'm doing this is just to reduce my risk, right? Let me get the volume out of here. I don't need it right now. Let me save this. Excuse me. All right, looks like we're going back down. No, I think we're just consolidating, right? Let's see here what we have. I have a live account with Ninja, small live account. Just put. I started with 300. I got 500 right now in it. Trying to take 1 or 2 trades a day, grow it slowly. CDTR, don't like it, not high enough. So guys, let's see the trades I took. I'm gonna go, that was the 5. Yeah. Alright, look, I took this trade here. That was my first trade. I bought 2 contracts, but one of them I closed. I want to show it to you clearly. See right here. Let me get the pen, maybe it's going to be better. I entered right here. I closed my first contract here. That was $100, $105. For some reason, it did not close. Well, the reason is because when I use this button here to close, when I'm supposed to use flatten all. So when you copy trade, use flatten all time when you want to get out. But again, I entered with 2 contracts. It did close 1 contract, but for some reason it didn't close this one. So it was $55 for this one and $110 for this one. That's how I started the day. Then let's go to the second trade here. I entered right here. Why did I enter here? Yeah, it doesn't really follow my rule. I didn't follow my methodology when I entered here because I should have been entering right here and suffer all the way down here, and then the other candle go up, and then I would have closed here. I think I remember now, because we passed this yellow dotted line, which is the opening range. So I figured that, okay, we go and retest the prior low, which is this dotted red line. And then when this candle opened and we're going up, and I saw that we were going in that direction, I waited here and then it went up. And I got out right there. But according to what I'm supposed to do, I was not supposed to do this kind of shenanigan. I got lucky, I guess. I did get what I needed. Let's go to the last one. Alright, the last one. Alright. This one I did what I'm supposed to do. I'm entering right here, because this is the first candle after my box, right? I entered a little bit. I always enter about 5 seconds. 5 seconds before it close. And at the time that I entered, I was right here, the blue here. And I went to get my 2.75 points, and that's it, closed right here. All right. So that's how this morning I went and got 270 in one account and 320 in the other. Look, we have a cross of the 9 and the 21 on the 5 minutes. We've got a red candle coming and retesting the pivot. And I'm still at 16.65. With an ATR. Mon ATR est à 16.48. Five candles, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Starts at 6, ends at 0, which is good. If we look here, guys, maybe we're going, are we going to go down from that one? Probably not, because you can see that we are 21,386. I don't think she wants to go below. We'll find out now. It's crossing the pivot at a 9, and the 21 looks like it's going lower too. And look at the 5 minutes. 5 minutes, I've got my candle at 10:30 close below the pivot. On the 15, same thing. So. Let's put this back to sim. I don't want to make any mistakes here. Because I'm done, right? I'm done dealing. Not dealing, but trading. Yeah, I think it's gonna stay like this. Let's see. Okay guys, I think it's gonna stay there by the main for a while. So I'm gonna cut it for now and do a recap later on today. 10:33, thanks so much guys for joining in. Merci beaucoup d'être revenu aujourd'hui. Je vais faire un recap in French and English later on today. So this is PHC Trader. It's 10:33, Monday, May 19, 2025. Take care guys. Bye-bye.